These are the final days of our project. Here's Chris. He's been in and out doing a lot of great electrical work. Thank you for all of your work. And a little backstory, here's Chuck. He and his team made all these for the cross. Bit of a backstory, but check out the smile. Look at that. With the new tile, a little bit thicker than the previous tile, we had to cut down the doors, and look at all the people getting the installation of the doors in, plus a lot of other activities. Got the refresh team involved, Heidi and Mandy. There's Mandy cleaning all the dust off. A lot of work there. And then Heidi's pulling out some of the, and she's really happy about it. I'm taking this picture, pulling out a lot of the things in the wall. Jeff did an outstanding job under the old registers. We had to put this, and look at that winning smile. Andrew eventually won this one and many others, just pulling everything out that used to be hanging. This is the group that was working on the AV setup there. And here is Pastor and Bob like scheming on how we're going to get that cross up there. Here are the boys. What has two thumbs and loved their job? These guys. Cabinets coming in, and as well as the vanities. Here's the vanities first. A little touch-up work with a nice little tool. Way to go. And we had the plumbing folks in, getting the toilets and the urinals. We have no single flusher now. That's going to change. Here are the women's bathroom getting staged. We're going down to 2 stalls, 36 inches apart by code. And here's the start of the urinals and the work that they did. We did all the lights. All the lower lights have been replaced, and all the upper lights have been replaced for dimmers. So we can really do some good work when we need to dim down the place. There you can see the urinals, but Bob and Pastor are starting to work here on getting that done. And we did a lot of cleaning up that day, getting rid of a lot of dust. Jen's here. Here we go. He's all over the place, by the way, and he's happy doing it. Been very helpful on the doors. You'll see him a little bit later, but look at this. Look who's behind bars. Look at that. Little role reversal. Here we go. We got another door for Jing here. Getting that done. Jesse and Bob getting the door that goes into the furnace room. There's a few doors that the boys painted. Here's Al. He did a lot of work. This is just an example of him handling that thing. Look at that smile. Andrew's feeding some cables over to Dan, who continues to support Morris, Minnesota with a hat. You gotta like that. Getting that stage box ready. Here's a bit of a redo. I had Bob come in and do that after the fact. Chuck monitoring every deal. Here we go, Pastor Dan. Look at that. He was helpful. He did some really good cleaning. He had a lot of travel going on. Andrew did a little MacGyver work here. We can talk about that a little bit later, but that worked out. Here, if you're going to get the tall guy, let him do this. Yeah, I thought this was a good role, and thank you for all that you've done. You've had a lot of travel coming up. Here is Hoodie, Nate, and Phil. This is wood that's going out into the 2-door shed for work that's going to be done later. Came back from Home Depot, and here's Heidi up on the ladder changing those bulbs. Nate and I decided we started our own company. 2 bald guys and a mop. We'll see how that goes. Todd making sure everything's good. Take a look at that and look where the screws are. They're all lined up perfectly. Here's the latest update of the urinals all installed, the stalls. We're going to get the vanity put in the countertop next. And then here's a view of the women's bathroom. A little bit more work to do there. But what a great update. This is going to be the view Tuesday morning when the pews and the chairs come in. These guys are going to walk through here, wide open area, And they're going to install first 2 rows chairs, the rest pews, chairs up in the balcony. It's going to be an amazing day. All right, upcoming, we're getting down there. Cabinets and vanity installation, carpet and balcony stairs. Pews are on the way. They're arriving Tuesday. Thanks for all your help and all your contributions, and have a great day.